I said you beggar. You don't even look at the place. This is a globally renowned high-end fashion boutique. The cheapest garment here starts at 5 figures. Just a glance could blind. Your dog eyes. Is this a place you're fit to enter?
You lowlife judging others with your dog eyes.
I'm saying, where did this beggar come from? Such big talk. I really didn't see it coming. Isn't this the Jiao family's? Daughter-in-law from next door? Yo, how can you be this dirty? Were you kicked out by the Jiao family?
None of your business.
Don't blame me for saying this. You smelly beggar from the mountains. Can't cook, can't earn money, and that's fine. But you're so damn flashy and can't even lay an egg. Someone like you, marrying into the Jiao family? Even God must be blind.
Shut your crow's mouth.
My mouth is on my face. I can say whatever I want. You don't like it? Then come and hit me.
If you keep talking nonsense, I'll use this to wash your mouth out good.
Crazy. You're crazy? Don't say I didn't warn you. The cheapest garment here costs 5 figures. If you stain it, even selling you wouldn't cover it. If Mr. Jiao finds out, he'll break your hands.
This row and that row over there. I'll take them all.
This row? I'll take them all. Putting on airs for who? Can you even afford it?
Come and pay. 2 minutes.
Yo, you're even looking in the mirror? Watch me rip these clothes. Right off you?
Stop.
I'll take every single piece of clothing in this store.
Here's my card.
This gentleman is quite the spender. But this stinking beggar, she's wearing our most expensive dress. In our store? Do you want her to pay you? Or should we rip it? Right off her? I don't think she can afford it. What are you waiting for? Take the dress off.
I dare you to touch her.
Every piece of clothing here was bought by my master for Miss Shang.
How is this possible? She's just a smelly beggar, kicked out by the Jiao family. Sir, please, don't be fooled by her. She's just a chicken that can't lay eggs. She's not worth you spending so much money on her.
Jinxie slap her.
How dare you offend the young miss? Do you not want your tongue anymore?
All right, just teach her a lesson.
Pack these up. Send everything to the Batia Hotel.
Damn it. This stinking beggar actually hooked up with such a rich guy. Why does she have such good luck? I'm a college student and yet I'm working as a saleswoman. Ay, mister, she's just a used-up piece of trash that nobody wants. I'm younger than her and prettier too.
3 minutes. I want this filth to completely disappear from Shenzhen.
Yes. Immediately acquire Shenzhen No 1 store. Fire the saleswoman here.
Hey, manager.
You useless piece of. You're fired.
Help me find a lawyer. I want a divorce.
I'll show you what I can do.
Young miss. This is Nangwo's top lawyer, Mr. Wang Qiushi.
Please have a seat.
Young miss, I'm already aware of your situation. I immediately found evidence of Zhao Huanen's infidelity. I guarantee that mother and son will be kicked out with nothing left to wander the streets.
That's not necessary. After all they did save my life, that little bit of family property is just repaying their kindness. From now on we owe each other nothing.
Oh, madam. Your daughter-in-law and that man were so intimate. I couldn't bear to watch.
Wretch. All these years living off our family, using our family's resources. And she's cheating on my son behind his back. Can't even lay an egg. I'm going to beat her to death today.
Madam, please calm down. I've been keeping an eye on everything for you. I'll take you to catch them in the act right now.
Thank you.
Look, there she is.
You wretch. How dare you cheat on my son behind his back? I'm going to beat you to death. Ouch.
What are you doing here? Causing such a scene?
Ow. Ouch, ouch. Everyone come and see. If this bitch. I was the one who picked him up from the mountains. I fed her. Clothed her. and even let her marry my son and become a young Mrs. A she's using my son's money to keep a man on the side. Oh. What am I going to do?
Madam, please get up. It's just, I really can't believe it. This pair of dogs, they look so respectable. You're always up to some shady business behind everyone's backs. If this were ancient times, you'd be drowned in a pig basket.
You, incorrigible wretch. How dare you remain in Shenzhen?
My family lives in Shenzhen. Why wouldn't I dare to stay here? And you're nothing but a discarded unwanted shoe.
That's right. The Jiao family are Shenzhen's nouveau rich. In this city, if he wants you dead, not even Jesus can save you.
Oh, madam. You don't know that? She has a whole gaggle of wild men after her out there.
Is your foul mouth just capable of badmouthing others? If you don't want to shut it, then just leave it gaping like that.
Let go of me.
You've completely disgraced the Jiao family. I've always wondered why you couldn't bear a son. Turns out, you were already used up. You're nothing but a shameless wretch. You don't deserve to step foot inside the Jiao family home.
I don't deserve to. If it weren't for me helping your son build his company, you Xiaos would probably still be stuck running a small shop in some small town. You saw how useful I was to your son. That's why you coaxed me into marrying him. If I hadn't lost my memory, how could I have been deceived for someone like you?
Could my son's company have become so successful? That's his own skill.
His own skill. Indeed, the skill of living off a woman's skill. Do you want to know what your precious, seemingly perfect son is really like out there?
All right, wretch. You think you're hot stuff, latching onto an old man. You think you're something special, don't you? Just you wait. I'll find Shenzhen's best lawyer and have my son divorce you. Go. Get lawyerly over here right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Just you wait. You won't get a single cent of the Jiao family's money. I'm going to ruin you completely.
Look at your precious son, old hag. We'll see who ends up ruined.
Stop right there. This video must be fake. How dare you ruin my son's reputation? I'll kill you.
I'm telling you. You better behave yourself.
Wretch, you won't die a peaceful death.
Ma'am, Lawyer Lee is here.
Spreading obscene videos. You want to go to jail for a few years now.
Just this. If I hadn't lost my memory, my real hardcore stuff hasn't been released yet.
You.
Lawyerly, you don't have to talk to this shameless bastard's law. She wouldn't understand it anyway. Just take out your professionalism to sue her. It's best to sue her until she's in there for life and can't get out.
He has to have the ability. Then let the professionals handle the professional matters. Lawyer Wang.
You good for nothing. If you hadn't mentioned it, I almost forgot there was also an old scoundrel. Lawyerly here, don't let an old scoundrel go. I want to make them regret coming to this world.
Teacher.
Lawyerly, what are you doing? He's just a jerk.
Shut up. Publicly spreading rumors, damaging other people's reputation. Teacher Wang can sue you until you're bankrupt. He's the Southern Kingdom's #1 lawyer Wang Babian, a walking legal code. 30 years in the business. As long as he wants to, your Jiao family's bankruptcy is just a matter of minutes.
How is that possible? Lawyerly, you've probably taken this bastard's money.
Old woman, don't drag me down next time. I was really out of my mind to actually take your family's mess. Teacher, it's all a misunderstanding. I was just tricked. We haven't even signed a contract. It really can't be blamed on me. Then how did you just threaten our young mistress? I'm not skilled enough. Exaggerated the facts. Threatened the young mistress. I got beaten. Since you're not skilled in law, then you don't need to litigate for the next 2 years. Study the Southern Kingdom legal code at home. Hone your skills. Yes, young mistress. I'm done talking.
Old hag, even if you hadn't come to cause trouble today, I was planning to divorce Xiao Wan in anyway. You came at the right time. Saves me and Lawyer Wang another trip. Don't worry. I don't want a cent of the Zhao family's measly money. But you must make him sign that divorce agreement for me as soon as possible.
You.
Fu family, snobbish bunch. Actually didn't give our Han family face.
Oh, my young mistress. Isn't it just a welcome banquet? What's the big deal? Even if our Han family doesn't participate, it won't affect our Han family's status as one of the 4 great families of Shenzhen at all. No matter how arrogant the Fu family is, they're still a Northern Kingdom tycoon family in our southern land after all. Can't stir up too much trouble.
That's also true. You sure have a way with words.
Mr. Zhao, Master Fu sent someone to deliver 3 invitations to a welcome banquet.
Master Fu sent someone to deliver them?
Yes.
With Shen Cheng's status. Couldn't even reach Master Fu. This Jiao Wang could actually make Master Fu personally come. This bastard's made it.
How about it, Miss Han? Master Fu even personally sent someone to deliver an invitation to the welcome banquet.
Master Fu's favor towards you is inseparable from our Han family's recommendation. You mustn't let success go to your head. Think it over carefully. Why did Master Fu notice you? He sent 3 invitations. Could it be to invite your family? Up in the mountains, that stinking beggar who was picked up.
Son, wretch, she's hooked up with an old man and wants to divorce you.
Wretch! How dare you? Cuckold me, huh? You bitch! You ate my food, wore my clothes, and you still cuckolded me, huh?
What I owed you has been paid back. If you dare touch me again, I'll cripple you.
Don't think that just because you hooked up with an old man and put on fancy clothes and live in a big hotel, you can turn from a sparrow into a phoenix. I'm telling you, in my eyes, you'll always be trash picked up from the mountains. A beggar.
Just a fucking. Do you think this old man will stay interested for long? When the time comes, if you come crawling back to me begging, I might give you a way out.
You don't know yet, do you? Master Fu personally sent someone to Hawaiian with an invitation. Now my son is someone Master Fu favors. He's about to soar. Rise to the top. He's someone you couldn't reach in 100 lifetimes.
Come and pick me up now.
Yu Yao, you're here.
Wyan, this stinking beggar. You haven't dealt with him yet?
Can't you understand what I'm saying? What are you still standing there for? Get out of here.
This isn't your home.
Forget it. Since she doesn't want to leave, let's let her see what a real wealthy family is like. Let her know that even knowing me is a blessing she earned in 3 lifetimes. Yu Yao. Now this jinx has been completely removed. After we attend Master Fu's welcome banquet, my Jiao family will become the most prominent family. And you will become the wife of the most prominent family in Shenzhen.
How about it? Such a romantic proposal. And an invitation from the Northern Emperor, Fu Tingyan. A proposal of this scale is something you couldn't even dream of.
Truly deserving of someone who picks up men from the trash, treating any old garbage as treasure. I throw away these ragged flowers every day, and a piece of paper I can void at any time. You actually have the nerve to show it off.
You're blowing this out of proportion. You a stinking beggar who can't even afford a meal. You stinking beggar. If it weren't for me, you would have been dead long ago.
Such an unworldly bumpkin. Actually taking this dirt chicken for a phoenix. You're delusional. Thinking you can fly high by relying on him. Use your pig brain for a second. If he really were a phoenix, how could he possibly take a fancy to a gold digger like you?
A wild duck. Who gave you the guts to humiliate me like this?
Stop your arrogance.
You stinking woman. How dare you touch my people? I advise you right now to kowtow and apologize. Otherwise, I'll kill you.
You mutt. How dare you touch my son? I'll fight you to the death.
Shang Nuanking, I see it now. Not only did you keep an old man, but you also kept a pretty boy. Isn't that right? This money, is it stolen from our Jiao family to support your kept man, isn't it?
Jing Si.
Son, are you alright? How dare you hit my son? Shang Nuanking. You're nothing but a shameless wretch. I was the one who took you in and let you live comfortably in our house. And what happened? You're just a chicken that can't lay eggs. A barren hen.
When have I ever had a good day in your Jiao family? Lived a good life in your Jiao house? I wash your clothes every day. Clean cook. I eat all your leftovers. All your leftover food. All I wear are cheap clothes from street stalls. I have endless chores every day. But you too, at the slightest displeasure, you hit and scold me. Fine. You too like to hit and scold, huh? Good. Then today, I'll let you have your fill. Jingxi. Today let the 3 of them think carefully. Have a good think.
What are you doing?
I'll give you 3 seconds. Slap each other 10 times. Apologize to our young miss. 3, 2.
You old geezer. How dare you try to control me?
Oh.
You bitch. You dare hit my mom?
How dare you hit me?
Wretch, you dare hit my son?
Stop hitting. Let go.
Divorced. You and the Jiao family are even. It's time to return to the Shang family, right?
Not yet. It's not the right time. 5 years ago I fell off a cliff. The car accident that made me disappear wasn't an accident. And the only ones who knew my whereabouts were the Shang family.
Who do you suspect?
I'm not sure yet. After my disappearance, all the Shang family members benefited. Ting Yan. During the 5 years I was gone, who was in charge of the Shang family?
Shang Weiwei.
How could it be my sister?
As you said, after you disappeared, everyone benefited.
The film was
Everyone had
translated
a motive to harm
and
you.
narrated by
Everyone is trying hard to avoid suspicion. She's the Shang family's adopted daughter. Even if she takes charge temporarily, she can't become the true heir of the Shang family. So, she became the Shang family's temporary head. But don't worry. She's just an adopted daughter. She can't touch the Shang family's core businesses. Those businesses, since your disappearance, have been automatically entrusted to several families who have served the Shang family for generations. They manage them on our behalf. This is the Shang family's global unlimited supreme black heart. Shang Weiwei has wanted it for a long time. The Shang family's head butler couldn't withstand the pressure and gave it to me. Now I'm returning it to you.
Ting Yan, I can only trust you now. Can you help me?
Of course, you can always trust me.
However, I still need to lie low for a while. So during this time, I need you to help me find the ancient phoenix gold ring that symbolizes the head of the Shang family, which I lost 5 years ago.
Okay.
Miss, are you looking at houses? What kind of house are you looking for?
A villa in the Jiangyan district.
Oh, isn't this the bitch we ain't kicked out? So, today your dozen or so lovers aren't with you? Ran out of money, can't afford you anymore? Dumped?
Or is it because you heard I'm buying you Yao a $1 billion villa as a wedding gift, so you're particularly regretful, envious, jealous, and hateful, so you came here specifically to bother me?
I never pick up the trash I throw away. And you are trash.
Don't be stubborn. Look at you today. You've dressed up specially. You know what? There really is someone hooked. The qualification of an old man. Anyway, I'm already someone you can't climb up to. In this life, you'll never meet such a high-quality man like me again.
You're right. A high-quality man like you, climbing upwards. I've really never seen before. I can meet someone like you in this lifetime. I've truly opened my eyes.
Wretch, dare to spread rumors in public?
So you're getting angry from embarrassment? Your Zhao family's assets, I know about them. All your possessions added up are only about $1 million, right? The villas here are worth hundreds of billions. Even if you bankrupt yourself, you can't afford it. I was quite curious those few days. You came here today to see the villas. Are you planning to pay in installments? Or are you planning to just sponge off someone completely and have your keeper buy you a villa as a doghouse?
Stinky woman, watch your mouth. I'm telling you. In a few days, Miss Han and I will be attending Mr. Fu's welcome banquet. At that time, Zhao Huayan will rise to the top. And someone like you who relies on men to climb up you will only have the qualification to look up to me.
Do you know how you got your invitation to the welcome banquet? I could give you a chance with a single word to access high society. I can also, with a single word, knock you back to your original form, turn you back into a stray dog.
Sheng Wanking, I say you're fat and you're getting puffed up. If you're so capable, why do you still need an old man? My single word is enough for my qualification for the welcome banquet. How come I didn't notice how pretentious you were before?
It's like this. Speaking of Xincheng, who can with a single word have Mr. Fu personally send someone to deliver an invitation? Only the Han family of our 4 great families has that kind of face.
Your mouth. Your upper lip touches the sky. Your lower lip touches the ground. You have no shame, do you? Fu Tinjian gives your Han family face. Your Han family is worthy of it.
You?
Of course, it's not entirely because of the Han family. It's also because of my Zhao En's ability. Zhao Huayan was able to, in 5 years, go from a small factory manager to a local tycoon worth hundreds of millions. Later, I moved my whole family to Shenzhen to develop. Who has this kind of vision and ability? Who can coexist with me?
All right. Stop deceiving yourself. Your net worth. Who earned it for you? Don't you know your limits?
I'm saying this one last time. Everything I have is something I Jiao Huayan earned myself. It has nothing to do with you. On the contrary, you bitch. If it weren't for me, Jiao Huayan, you would have starved to death long ago.
Everything you have. Where did it really come from? The welcoming banquet in 2 days will prove everything crystal clear. Zhao Wang, take me to see the house.
You don't have any money. What are you putting on airs for? Our Mr. Zhao is a prominent figure in Shenzhen. As long as he wants it, this entire Jiangnan District 1 could be his. What are you putting on airs?
Are you really addicted to acting? I'm afraid I'll drain your sugar daddy dry. You still wouldn't be able to afford a toilet here.
There's only one villa left in Jiangnan District 1.
By M Media.
You just need to pay. There will be an asset verification process later. After all, our villa district is only for residents of high status and prestige. Just watch her pretend. A broke person like her, how could she afford a villa in Jiangnan District 1?
That's right, Xiao Wang. Look at her. Just a gold digger, climbing her way up. Where would she get that kind of money? Don't waste your time.
Indeed, there's no need to waste time. How about this? Skip the viewing and buy it directly.
What? Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. After all, the villas in Jiangnan District 1 are all the best of the best. There's really no need to be picky.
You're really putting on an act. Do you know how much this place costs?
Miss, our Jiangnan District 1 villas never go on sale. Even if it's the last one, it's still the original price.
How much is it?
10 billion.
You heard that right. It's 10 billion. Even if you emptied the pockets of all your sugar daddies, you probably couldn't scrape together a tenth of that.
Why haven't you thrown this lowly thing out yet? If she's here, I won't be in the mood to buy a villa here. Zhao Wang, think carefully. Who's the real big spender here? You Popper. Stop pretending. Just leave. Don't cost me my commission.
Is this how you treat a customer?
Who are you? Are you buying a villa too?
I'm not. I'm just a...
You're the new salesperson, right? You blind fool. On your first day, you dare to argue with your seniors? Done working, huh? I can have you fired with a single word, believe me.
You best shut your trap. The minute you open it, your factory faulty, aftermarket boosted IQ, blows up views. The god of fortune himself could chuck money in your face, and you still wouldn't catch it. This 10 billion villa, I bought it. Sign here.
Okay.
Your delusions are getting worse. Which asylum? Let you out? 10 billion? Even the Han family couldn't cough that up on a moment's notice. You think money grows on trees?
Why waste your breath on these lunatics? Just toss them out.
Swipe the card.
This is the Southern Queen of Commerce. The Shang family head supreme black card. Only one exists in the world, and it has no limit. Use it anytime, anywhere. And there's only one person authorized to use it. The Shang family's eldest daughter.
She's just a beggar. She's the Shang family's eldest daughter.
I think you're an actor she hired. Don't think that just because your last name is Shang, you're related to the Southern Kingdom's richest merchant, the Shang family.
I never realized your delusions were this grand. Don't you know? Our Yu Yao and the Shang family's eldest daughter are besties? Trying to pull a fast one on me today? Shang family's eldest daughter. You just kicked a steel plate.
Shut up. The Shang family supreme black card. I'd never mistake it.
You're an actor she hired. So of course you're taking her side.
You're trying to impersonate the Shang family's eldest daughter and pull a con to get a free billion-dollar villa. Somebody throw these two frauds out.
What's going on?
Manager, these two are con artists. Get rid of them.
Mr. Mo, you're in Jiangnan District 1. Why didn't you tell us beforehand? We could have made preparations.
Manager, he's a con man.
Shut it. You blind fool. You don't even recognize our young master. He owns all the property in Jiangnan District. It's normal that she doesn't recognize me. The Mo Corporation will not tolerate employees who insult customers. You're fired. Get your things and get out of the Mo Corporation.
What kind of spell did that Shang Nuanking witch put on you, Mr. Mo, to make you help her impersonate the Shang family's eldest daughter?
She is the Shang family's eldest daughter. The supreme black card is proof.
She says it's the supreme black card, so it must be right. Is this card real or fake? Not necessarily. If she really has money, then have her take out cash to prove herself.
You.
All right. Our Shang family may not have everything, but we do have plenty of money. If you want to see it, I'll show you.
Humph.
Jiangnan District 1. Send 10 billion in cash over here.
10 billion in cash? Even for our Han family. It would take half a month to gather that. With one phone call, you can have them send it over? You're truly delusional.
You wouldn't have called a funeral home, would you? Don't have them send over 10 billion in ghost money later.
Ghost money.
You too?
Are just like summer insects talking about us. Just two frogs in a well, no need to bother with them.
Shang Wanking, I never knew. You were such a fake to show off in front of me. You'll tell any lie, won't you? 10 billion? Can you even take that out? Where's the delivered money? And where's the person who delivered it?
Alright, YN. Don't bother with this broke loser. She's putting on this show for us today, probably because she's been played and discarded by some old man. Now she's trying to cling to you? Here's the deal. You kneel down and lick my feet. If you lick them to my satisfaction, the money is yours. How about it? You bitch. Don't push your luck.
Too ugly, I really can't accept. Shh. Don't talk dirty.
Dongfeng Group on Master Fu's orders has delivered to Miss Shang 10 billion in cash.
Oh, Shang Wanking,
The film was translated
show off.
and narrated
you've
by
hired quite a few
Media.
actors and spent a lot of money. I'd like to see what's actually inside this box. Is it ghost money or junk?
Stop.
What are you doing? Do you know who I am? You useless dog. I'm with Master Fu. Anyone who dares touch me is courting death.
Hey. That thing can easily go off. Don't accidentally end the Xiao family line.
You disgrace.
This is part of the 10 billion in cash. There are several trucks of money outside.
This is all fake, right?
Real or fake, we'll know once we check.
Go. Hurry up and go.
The person in the car looks like Master Fu.
Nuanking, congratulations on moving into your new home.
Thank you.
Those bastards from the Jiao family. Are you just going to let them go?
After all, they did save my life. Are we even now? Moreover, I don't have time for them right now. I have more important things to do.
You can tell me if you have something. I will do my best to help you.
Don't you say it. I do have something I need your help with. Help me investigate something. The details of each major family in Shenzhen. I suspect this attempt on my life is related to them.
Okay. After this matter is cleared up, I will have Jingxi send you an email. Also the welcome banquet in 2 days. I'll arrange for all the major families in Shenzhen to be allowed in. At that time, you can appear as my fiancé. See if there are any other gains.
Okay. Maybe there will be some clues then.
You've worked hard all these years.
Growing up requires a price.
I'm sorry. I'm late.
You can come. I'm already very happy.
Thinking about these past 5 years, that bastard Zhao Huiyan, how dare he do this to you? I just can't wait to tear him to pieces. I can't just let him go.
All right. If he dares to touch me again, I will do it myself.
Okay. I'll listen to you. Take this. Seeing this is like seeing me.
You must be Mr. Xiao, personally invited by Master Fu's messenger, with an invitation. Truly a distinguished gentleman. You look like a dragon among men. This noble lady beside you, with such exceptional grace, must be the Han family's precious daughter. A match made in heaven, a truly beautiful couple.
You flatter me.
Mr. Zhao is too modest. When you prosper in the future, don't forget me.
Don't worry.
Sheng Nuanking, what are you doing here?
Don't think that renting a cheap dress will allow you to squeeze into high society. Wretch. No matter how fancy you dress it, won't change your lowly origins. Master Fu's welcome banquet. Are you worthy to be here?
Whether I'm worthy or not, it's not up to you.
Any random. Title here is worth more than your life. I advise you to be sensible and get out. Lest you pollute the air of high society. I'm afraid you won't be able to afford it.
Sheng Wanking, this is Master Fu's welcome banquet. So, didn't bring your little lover? Couldn't get an invitation? Ashamed to come?
I didn't expect you to be such a person like that. I was kind enough to take you in. Let you live a good life. And what happened? You messed around behind my son's back and stole his money to support a wild man? You really are a slut.
I'm a slut, I mess around. Ms. Wei He, do you want me to release your son's video? Let everyone have a look. See who's causing trouble. I'm telling you, don't mess with me. Otherwise, I'll make your son suffer eternally.
Shang Wanking, I advise you not to speak to me carelessly. If you dare slander me, I'll sue you. I'll sue you until your family is ruined and you're dead. You will be left destitute.
Then try it. We'll see in the end who will be left destitute and whose family will be ruined.
Stop. Someone like you think you're worthy to attend Mr. Fu's welcome banquet?
Why are you bothering with her? Someone of her status doesn't even have an invitation. She probably can't even get through the door.
I don't have an invitation, but I can still get in.
Shang Wanking, don't you see where this is? This is
Film
Mr.
was
Fu's welcome banquet. Do you think you're still
narrated
Mrs.
by
Xiao?
Ben Media.
Our Huayan was personally chosen by Mr. Fu to attend.
Personally chosen by Mr. Fu. I'm telling you. Today I won't let you in. Even if Fu Tinjian himself was standing here, you still wouldn't get in.
Don't tell me you think you know Mr. Fu. Why are you so arrogant?
Whether I'm arrogant or not, you'll find out soon enough.
You keep pestering me. How much money do you want?
You're shameless.
Shang Nuanking. Not everyone's surname Shang is the eldest Miss Shang. I've already asked. The eldest Miss Shang Weiwei. The Shang family doesn't even know who you are.
Since you say that, I'd like to ask, which Miss Shang are you referring to? As far as I know, there's only one eldest Miss Shang. That's the Shang family head, who disappeared 5 years ago.
See? Your lie is exposed. I'm talking about Shang Weiwei, the only eldest Miss Shang. The one you're talking about must be the Shang family's second miss, who died 5 years ago. What? Seeing Huan climb up and latch on to Mr. Fu's success. Now you're impersonating a dead person to raise your own status and pester our Huayan?
Shang Wanking, you're just a slut. What are you pretending to be? Someone? Get her out of here. Don't let her dirty Mr. Fu's place.
My Huayan is someone Mr. Fu values. Offending him is a serious matter. If you still want to live, kneel down immediately and kowtow to apologize. Then I'll have my son spare your worthless life.
Mother, forget it. Forget the kowtowing. Kneel down and apologize, and I'll spare your life.
Everyone here today, every single one of you, don't even think about getting through this door.
Shut your trap. I ain't got time for your yap, flapping your gums at me here. Somebody, get this mutt out of here.
You know what? She's just so a cause. The Jiao family kicked her to the curb. Can't stand to see why doing good. So she crashes Master Fu's welcome party to stir up trouble. Low life, plain and simple.
Forget it. Can't blame her. After all, her horizons only reach this far. Walking to her doom thinking she's somebody.
Maggot in the mud. Nice one. You got some self-awareness, I'll give you that. Roll in with the maggots. Look at the company you keep.
You?
You shameless hussy. Strutting your stuff in front of me time and again. Hitting you would dirty my hands.
Security, what are you waiting for? Get moving.
Jinxie's getting more and more sloppy. Fine, I'll help him. Clean house. My orders are, anyone here for the party? Connected to the Jiao family, not one gets in.
Keep up the act. Let's see how long you can keep it up.
With one sentence, you've offended every big shot in Shenzhen. Let's see how long you can keep it up.
Are you faking it? You'll find out soon enough.
Miss, please.
Impossible. That's Master Fu's personal guard. They only answer to him. Why are they so attentive to this woman? Could it be?
Impossible. I know exactly who she is. She's just some stray picked up from the mountains. Like she could ever be connected to Master Fu. Let's go.
Sheng Wanking. I never would have thought your little playthings would go this far to satisfy your Mrs. Fu fantasy, hiring extras. Open your damn eyes and get a good look. This is the Jiao family's power.
I'll say this one last time. Since the divorce, me and the Xiao family are done. Don't you ever bring up me and the Xiao family again, or you'll face the consequences.
Bitch, this is a personal invitation from Master Fu himself. You wanna die?
Shang Nuanking, you ripped up Master Fu's invitation to us. In public, that's a direct challenge. A blatant disrespect.
Let's see how long. When they get here, I wanna see how you die.
My invitation.
Stop.
Shang Nuanking, your death has come. Commander Yun, it's this bitch. Publicly tore up Mr. Fu's invitation to us. This is equivalent to, in front of the dignitaries of the Southern Kingdom, slapping Mr. Fu in the face. This bitch can't be spared lightly.
Dare to provoke the North Kingdom's business emperor. Have you considered the price? You'll pay for your ignorance.
Provoking Futinjian. When did I provoke Futinjian? Is there any proof?
Directly addressing Mr. Fu by name is also extremely disrespectful.
Commander Yun, it's this bitch. She not only just directly addressed Mr. Fu by name, but also tore up Mr. Fu's personally delivered invitation to us. This kind of person, even death is too good for her.
Are you teaching me how to do my job?
No, I wouldn't dare. I'll leave everything to Commander Yun.
Do you have the invitation for the welcome banquet?
No.
Tearing up Mr. Fu's invitation to the welcome banquet and causing a scene. Do you admit it or not?
I admit it.
Good. Since you've admitted it, there's nothing more to say. I'll break your
The
legs.
film was translated
As punishment.
and narrated
Do you have
by
any
M
objections?
Media.
Break my legs. Are you sure?
I, young King Han, have always been just and impartial. I will show no favoritism. I won't let you off. Just because you're a woman. You knew the consequences of provoking Master Fu, yet you still dared to provoke him. You must pay the price.
You've got guts. It's a pity though. You're not quite on Jingxi's level. If Jingxi were here, he wouldn't dare speak to me like this.
What do you mean? Who are you really? Let me tell you. No matter who you are, if you dare provoke Master Fu, you will pay the price. These are the rules. This is Master Fu's dragon pattern Jade. Seeing this Jade is like seeing Ms. Fu herself. Subordinate greets the commander.
This is impossible. Possessing the dragon pattern Jade allows one to command the Fu family guard and control the Fu family funds. Possessing the dragon pattern Jade is equivalent to controlling the Fu family's lifeline. How could this kind of Jade be in this bitch's hands?
Stolen. It must be stolen. This woman, when she was at our Jiao family home, had sticky fingers. She stole our Jiao family's money to keep a man on the side. This dragon pattern Jade, she definitely stole it from Master Fu.
Exactly. It must be stolen. Shang Nuanking, you not only stole it, Master Fu's precious Jade, but you also offended Master Fu. Now you quickly kneel down and kowtow to confess your guilt. Commander Yun, we must have her death by 1,000 cuts as a warning to others.
May I ask your excellency, who you are exactly?
Shang Wanking of the Shang family of the Southern Kingdom.
I scoff. You bitch. Stop using the Shang family's name to swindle and deceive people outside. Commander Yun, you mustn't be fooled by this whore. The Shang family only has one eldest daughter, Shang Weiwei. I swear in the name of the 4 great families of Xinqiang, this wretch, that she is definitely not from the Shang family.
Right? Commander Yun, you absolutely must not be fooled by her. She's just a beggar I picked up from the mountains. Without me, she wouldn't even be alive today. I know exactly what her background is. She absolutely cannot have any connection to any wealthy family.
Shang Nuanking, your precious Jade is either stolen or fake. Get down on your knees now.
Get lost.
Considering the humiliation she has brought upon us, what good is a mere apology? She should kneel down and slap herself 20 times. Then be stripped naked and paraded through the streets. Maybe if I'm in a good mood, I'll ask Master Fu to show you some mercy and let you die a quick death.
Then I'll give you a chance. Kneel and kowtow now, and I'll spare your life.
You've got quite the nerve. You looking for a beating?
I'll tell you what, I'm not the same Shang Wanking as before. Try touching me again, and I'll cripple you.
You're still talking tough even when you're about to die? You're finished. I'll make your life a living hell.
Is that so? Then, do you dare to make a bet with me? Let's see when Fu Tinjian arrives, whether it's me who dies, or your Han family.
You're quite bold. Our Master Fu wouldn't protect you, would he?
Don't think that. Just because you're somewhat attractive, you can bewitch everyone. Let me tell you this, Master Fu is notoriously aloof from women. A whore like you, used by everyone, he'd find disgusting even to look at. When Master Fu arrives, you'll be the first to die.
I don't have time for your nonsense. Miss Han, I'll just ask you this. Do you dare to bet?
A bet it is then. Absolutely not a member of the Shang family. Deep-rooted. Even if he's Master Fu, the Emperor of the North. Even a fierce dragon can't suppress a local snake. In the south, he still can't touch me.
So, what if you lose?
If I lose, I'll publicly slap myself 20 times. Han Yao will be expelled from the aristocratic families.
Master Fu has arrived. Greetings, Master Fu.
Go and apologize to Jingxi yourself.
I don't understand. Could she?
Get out.
Yes.
Master Fu, let me introduce myself. I am Han Yao, representing the Han family, one of the 4 great families of Shang. Just call me Yu Yao.
Han family. Never heard of it.
Master Fu, I'm Xiao Huan and CEO of Xiao Group. Do you remember? You had someone personally deliver a few invitations to my family.
If it weren't for giving face to Nuanking, you a small-time upstart from the countryside wouldn't even be worthy to appear before me. The Jia family's got guts. You dare use my name, doing ungrateful things. Nuanking, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Master Fu. She drugged you, didn't she? She's a slut. God knows how many men she slept with. Someone of your stature. Don't be fooled by her.
How dare you speak of her like that? She's my woman. Anyone who disrespects her, I'll make their family disappear forever.
Master Fu. She's just a whore discarded by the Zhao family. How can you still?
Kneel down. Apologize to Nuanking.
Apologize to her? Impossible. I'll never apologize to that whore.
Issue the order. The Han family is immoral.
No. Master Fu. I'll kneel. Shang Nuanking, I'm sorry.
What's Shang Nuanking's background?
Shang Nuanking, I'm curious too. Which loyal old man can give you 10 billion to play with in an instant? So you hooked up with him.
If you want to think that way, fine.
I really underestimated you. No wonder you can speak so boldly in front of all the dignitaries in the South. So arrogant. You've really climbed high.
Who cares who she's climbed up to? This guy probably hooked up with her before he even got divorced. Oh really? How dare you cheat on my son? I'll tear your face off. Master Fu. Don't be fooled. This bitch. She's just a whore. Before I picked her up from the mountains, I didn't even know how many men she'd slept with. This body, it's already ruined. She's just a slut. How dare you hit me?
Hitting you is too light. I'm telling you, if you dare talk nonsense again, I'll make you a mute for the rest of your life.
Shang Nuanking, she's my mother, your mother-in-law. How could you hit her?
I have nothing to do with your Zhao family anymore.
I was truly blind to pick you up and let you live a good life.
A good life. These past few years in your Xiao family, I've toiled tirelessly, slaving away for you mother and son. Outside, I took your small factory and turned it into a leading enterprise for the Xiao family. Any debt of gratitude I owed you has long been repaid. Now it's time to settle the score. You two remember this. From the day we signed the divorce agreement, I and the Xiao family are forever severed.
Shang Nuanking, I never thought. You were so heartless, a complete ingrate. Eating my food, living under my roof, drinking my water. All these years, even a dog I raised would wag its tail at me. I never thought you'd bite the hand that feeds you.
Shut your mouth.
What? You think latching onto this man means you're set for life? Let me tell you. Trash like you. He'll eventually abandon you when he dumps you. Don't come crawling back to my Zhao family, begging for scraps.
Shut up. You blind fool. Mistaking a pearl for a fisheye, this immense fortune landed right in your lap, and you couldn't even hold on to it. Trash like you actually became Nuanking's husband. Your ancestors' graves must be smoking.
Master Fu, this woman relies entirely on men to get ahead, begging for food and handouts. In the 5 years we were married, I never touched her. You should. Go get yourself checked. Don't come crying to me when you catch something, and don't even know it.
If you dare insult her again, I'll kill you. One day, you'll realize what you've missed out on these past 5 years. You'll definitely regret it.
Regret it? Me? As if she's worthy. She's just a worthless woman I discarded. And you, the mighty emperor of the Northern Kingdom, treating her like a precious jewel. Aren't you afraid of becoming the laughingstock of us all?
A laughingstock. If I could be with her, she'd be a legend for the ages.
She's just a slut I don't want. You insist on treating her like a pearl in your hand. Are you crazy?
From another perspective, if you weren't blind, I wouldn't have this chance. Nuan King, for this day. I've waited 5 years. I don't want to be separated from you again. Marry me.
Are you putting on a show?
I'm not putting on a show. I'm serious.
The dignified commercial emperor of the North. Publicly rejected by a tramp. What a story.
Help me put it on.
Shang Nuanqing, you're quite resourceful. Even Master Fu is under your thumb. Master Fu, don't be beguiled by this slut. She uses men to climb the ladder. This time she's after your 1,000-year-old family fortune.
It seems, Miss Han has a very clear understanding of herself. Although you're the eldest Miss Han, you're incompetent and powerless. You can't command respect. The Han family's business is destined to fall out of your hands, so you can only find a capable man to marry into the Han family and help you take control. It's a pity I didn't expect you to find Zhao Huan, such a freeloader. What a pity for the Han family. Issue an order to suppress the Jiao and Han families. From today onwards, anyone who dares to cooperate with these two families is an enemy of the Fu family.
If you choose the Han family and the Zhao family, we can help you expand your influence in the Southern Kingdom. It might even be possible to annex the Southern Kingdom families. You're crippling yourself for this woman. You're so foolish.
You dare to call yourselves my right-hand
The film
man.
was translated and
Master Fu.
narrated by
Drag them out.
Yes.
How could she be the Shang family's eldest daughter? Impossible. Impossible. She absolutely cannot be the Shang family's eldest daughter.
Son, what's wrong?
You have no idea what we've missed out on. Such immense wealth was right in front of us. And I didn't seize it, Mom.
Son,
Impossible. She absolutely cannot be the Shang family's eldest daughter.
son. Shang Nuanqing, you bitch. You're the one who did this to my son. I will repay you 100-fold. Remember this bitch's face. Help me get rid of her. 100,000 for you.
Judging by this woman's face, she won't be easy to deal with. 100,000 might not be enough.
If you can pull this off, another 100,000.
Okay.
Shang Nuanqing, you bitch. Die.
What are you doing?
Let Big Brother have some fun.
The film
After
was
we're done, we'll let you die
translated
knowing what.
and narrated by M Media.
Don't worry, I'm here. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Please spare us. We're just doing our job.
Doing a job. Tell us, who gave you money?
I really can't say.
Can't say.
Still won't talk, huh? Okay, tie these two up for me. I have plenty of ways to make them talk. Ting Yan, go and investigate. Who exactly did this?
Alright. Tell me who sent you to harm Miss Han.
I'll talk. It was Zhao Huan's mother Wei He.
We figured it out now. The person who hired someone to hurt you is Wei He.
I didn't expect it would be her. That old hag. She's truly restless.
I heard. Zhao Huan is now crippled. She probably wants to vent her anger for her son. You won't let her off the hook because of old feelings, will you?
How could that be possible? I always take revenge. An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. You know that about me. You should still find me a few strong bodyguards and come with me to the Xiao family's place.
Alright, I'll definitely pick the strongest ones for you.
Shang Nuanqing, how dare you come here?
What, am I not welcome?
You crippled my son. And you still expect a welcome? I'll beat you to death.
You really haven't learned your lesson.
Don't think you're all high and mighty. Just because you're Miss Shang now, let me tell you, in my eyes, you'll always be that beggar from the mountains. You would be dead without me. You'll always owe me your life.
I've already repaid what I owed you. Otherwise, you think your son would still be alive after hurting me repeatedly, would he?
How dare you mention my son? If it weren't for you, this jinx. He would be a powerful figure in Shenzhen now. It's all your fault. I want you to apologize to my son. Fine, since you're here today. Don't think you can leave easily.
I indeed didn't plan on leaving easily.
What do you want to do?
What? Revenge, of course. Smash everything.
You dare. I'm telling you, Shang Nu Wonking, if you touch a single bowl in our house today, I'll report you for disturbing the peace, and have the cops take you away.
Fine, go ahead and call them. I'm just afraid you won't. Let's see if the police will arrest you first. Or me do it.
You vile wretch. My son won't let you get away with this.
Good, then call him out here. Let's see who won't let who get away with anything.
My Ryan has already been harmed so badly. What more do you want to do to him? Don't you have any gratitude for our family's kindness? Don't forget, I took you out of the mountains and let you live a good life to enjoy yourself. Is this how you repay us? You're such an ingrate. What are you doing? Let go.
Hey, stop yelling.
Bitch.
I'm here to collect my due.
You have the guts to kill me. You bitch.
Let me tell you, don't push your luck. I'm already being more than generous, and you keep calling me an ungrateful wretch, right? Alright. Today I'm going to wash your filthy mouth out. Give it a good scrub.
I'm wrong. Oh, I'm wrong.
Oh, you know you're wrong now, huh? Fine, I'll spare you today. Remember this lesson. Don't let your foul mouth run wild, offending everyone, lest you don't even know how you die.
Son. You're here. You have to stand up for your mother. This bitch brought people to trash our house. Think of something quick. I want her to kneel down and apologize to me.
Miss Shang, we were indeed wrong before. We mistook a fisheye for a pearl. Can you forgive us this time?
Why are you pleading for this bitch? She's just a stinking beggar I picked up from the mountains. A stinking beggar. No matter how high she climbs in our family, she will always be beneath us. Son, do you hear me? Say something. I must get even today. Otherwise, I'll disown you.
Mom, how did you treat Miss Shang before? Don't you have any sense of shame?
I'm her mother-in-law. How I treat her is only
The
natural.
film was translated
Please get your head
and
straight.
narrated by M Media.
She's not the stinking beggar you picked up anymore. She's the business queen of Nanguo.
Son,
If you say another word, I'll lock you up in the house. Let you sober up for a few days.
you're going to lock me up? For this bitch? I'm your mother. I gave birth to you and raised you. I really gave birth to an ungrateful wretch.
You know what? Your ungrateful wretch is saving your life. Don't be ungrateful.
Miss Shang, are you satisfied with what I've done?
If you truly want to atone, return Jiao Corp, which I built for you.
As long as we return Jiao Corp to you, you'll forgive us, right?
In your dreams, Jiao Corp was my life's work. Even if you give it back to me, it's simply returning what belongs to me. You don't deserve forgiveness.
Then what do you want?
To kick you both out of Jiao Corp, of course. As long as you have no money, you won't cause any more trouble.
Are you trying to force us to our deaths?
I'm saving your lives. As long as you have a little money, you get arrogant, thinking that human lives are used to buy and sell. By then, irreversible damage will be done.
At your service, Miss Shang.
When did you bribe Zhao's shareholders? You bitch, you've taken things too far. Aren't you afraid of retribution?
What about my situation? That's none of your concern. And what about you two? Enjoy your retribution.
Son. Son, get up. Get up. Son, stand up. How could I have given birth to such a useless thing?
Mom! Stop messing around, will you?
You can't even handle a small matter. What good are you? I'm sorry, I really don't know. That bitch Shang Nuanking with Master Fu and young Master Mo. Shut up. I don't want to hear your nonsense. Miss, please give me one last chance. I promise I'll get it done this time. Fine, I'll give you one more chance. If you fail again this time, don't blame me for not keeping you around. Yes. What are you going to do? From my observation, young Master Mo, who's close to Shang Nuanking, seems to never bring any bodyguards. If we gain control of him, the ancient Phoenix Golden Ring should hand it over obediently, even if he doesn't give it. under pressure from the Mo family. She'd have to. Maybe she'd even personally deliver it. Then we'll seize the opportunity to. Very well if you succeed this time. I will support you as the next head of the Han family. Thank you, miss. As long as I get the ancient Phoenix golden ring, I'll be the true head of the Shang family. Then I'll be the business queen of Nanglo. Truly above everyone. I will certainly fulfill your wishes, miss. Shang Yuanqing. You escaped death last time. Consider yourself lucky. You won't be so lucky this time.
Nuanking Mo Xiaobei has been captured. Did you know?
I'm working on it. Hello.
The young miss has asked us if you were ready to return to the Shang family.
Let's not talk about returning to the Shang family right now. Help me find Mo Xiaobai. I need results in 10 minutes. Hello, any news?
We found him. Young Master Mo is at the old factory on the mountainside. Bring the ancient Phoenix golden ring here quickly. Otherwise, I'll kill him.
These people.
Hey Wanqing, calm down. We can't jump to conclusions. If it wasn't him, wouldn't that damage your relationship?
All the signs are already very clear. She wants to confuse my identity. She wants to replace me. It won't be that easy.
But we need evidence. Otherwise, we can't touch her.
Let's prioritize Xiaobai's safety for now.
Ha 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 ha. Oh dear. Not bad, pretty punctual, eh? Did you bring the ancient Phoenix gold ring?
Less nonsense, release him first.
Releasing him first is impossible. Are you doubting our abilities as kidnappers? We haven't seen the goods yet. You want us to release him? You think I've been messing around for nothing, huh?
Don't touch him.
Good, don't move. Then come over here and keep me company.
Translated
Maybe
and
if I'm happy, I'll let him
narrated
go.
by Media.
Dream on.
Don't push your luck.
So we can't talk it out, huh? Then don't blame me for playing rough.
Guys get hurt.
Release him now.
Think carefully before you do anything. If you dare take another step forward, I'll kill him. Sister Nwunking, don't let him off the hook.
If you touch a single hair on his head, I will make you regret it, believe me.
Either release him, or die, choose yourself.
Ting Yan, why are you here?
I was so worried about you.
I didn't come alone. Besides, I've almost got this sorted out.
You two listen to me. Don't move, or I'll kill him right now.
How dare you touch Fu Tingyan's people? Tell me, how do you want to die?
Don't come any closer.
Xiaobai, are you alright?
Spare me. Spare me, just treat me like I'm nothing. Let me go.
Tell me who sent you.
I don't know. I've never seen her. I only know from the voice that it was a woman. She offered me 5 million to kidnap young Master Mo. It was too much to refuse.
Besides the voice, are there any other details?
In our line of work, we can't ask that much. I swear to God, I never ask about the client.
So you're saying, after you finish the job, who are you going to get the money from?
I'm not lying. With your powerful background, you give me 10 times the courage. 100 times the courage, I still wouldn't dare.
I'm not a patient person. I'll give you one last chance. Tell the truth otherwise.
I'll talk. It's Miss Han. Han Yurao.
Then thank her for me. He has hands and feet, doesn't walk the right path, so he doesn't need those hands anymore.
Cripple his legs too.
Don't cripple his legs. His right hand is already crippled. He can't hold a knife anymore. Spare his legs. I'm still useful.
Miss. My legs are still useful. Spare me.
You're keeping him because you want to.
Of course, turn the tables. From now on, I'm going to fight back.
I'll do anything you ask.
Now you. Call your employer. Tell them it's done. Tell them to come here.
All right, right away. Right away. It's done. At the agreed upon location.
Could you bitch? You've fallen into my hands.
Do you want to come and see?
Of course. I'll be right there.
All right.
What happened to you? That kid did this, right?
That woman and that man fought to the death. I was momentarily outmatched, just a little injured. But that woman, I beat her half to death.
Half to death. That won't do. Letting her die so easily. Wouldn't that be too kind? What she owes me wouldn't be repaid. No matter what, we should at least keep her alive. I'll make her wish she were dead.
I'll take you there now.
Let's go. What a dump. Filthy and stinking. Hey, where's that bitch? Who are you? What are you doing? What are you going to do to me? Are you crazy? I paid you. And now you're trying to kill me? Oh, right. Shang Yuanqing hired you, didn't she? How much did she pay you? I'll double it.
And narrated by M Media.
Still putting on airs at a time like this? How dare you lay a hand on our young miss? You don't know your place. Tonight Grandpa will teach you what it means to wish you were dead.
Ah, you dare hit me? You hit me. Just wait till I get out, I'll kill you.
Shut up. He still won't talk.
Maybe she really did act on her own.
Impossible. What she's doing is gambling the entire Han family, setting me up. Whoever's behind him must have promised him something. Something that would make her risk the entire Han family. She won't talk now. We'll have ways later to make her talk.
Let me go.
Yo, what happened? To you? What happened?
It was Shang Yuanqing.
What did she do to you? Shang Yuanqing? What do you mean by this?
Dad.
No matter who she is, my family isn't easy to bully. I'll make her give you an explanation.
Head of the Han family, you're mistaken. You should be giving me an explanation.
What's going on?
Dad, this bitch. She resented me on divorcing her and being with me. So she hired men in black to kidnap me to an old factory. They beat me black and blue and tortured me.
Oh, how dare they do this to my daughter? Is this how your Shang family treats its subordinate families?
The attitude is truly unpleasant. But your Han family, truly the upper beam is not straight and the lower beam is crooked.
You are utterly mad. You are humiliating me, Han Wei Shang. Disgracing our entire Han family.
You bitch. You are bullying us too much. I'll kill you.
Is it me bullying you too much? Or is it your Han family courting death? Patriarch Han, you'll understand soon enough. Bring her up.
Kneel. Miss Han saved me. Miss Han.
Who are you? I don't know you. Who are you?
Tell Patriarch Han what good deeds his precious daughter has been doing behind his back.
Miss Han hired me to kidnap young Master Mo and threaten Miss Shang. And she took the opportunity to eliminate Miss Shang's unexpectedly young Master Fu. Young Master Fu he intervened.
Heard that clearly. Patriarch Han, your daughter has offended 3 top families at once. The Shang and Mo families. Your Han family is finished.
The Shang Han and Mo families. Beg Miss Shang to spare our Han family. I Han Wei Shang will be your ox and horse, and will repay Miss Shang.
Patriarch Han, isn't this a case of the father paying for the daughter's debts?
Audacious beast. Who gave you the guts to cause such a disaster? Jinx, do you want to drag my Han family down with you?
Dad, you hit me for this bitch?
Shut up. The Southern Kingdom's business queen. You fool. Look at you, what are you? How dare you provoke her?
Dad, what are you so afraid of her for? She's been away from the Shang family for so many years. She's not the head of the Shang family anymore. She's nothing in the Shang family now.
You still dare to talk back? Do you want my Han family to die even faster?
I'm your only daughter.
From now on, the Han Jiao are out of the Han family. From this day forward, you are no longer my daughter Han Weishen's. And you are no longer a member of the Han family.
You're actually severing our father-daughter relationship because of this? Didn't I do this for the Han family? For you? What did I do wrong?
All right. Save the dramatics for later. I might not be opposed to sparing the Han family. But on one condition, you must tell me who's behind you.
As long as he tells you, you'll let the Han family go?
I promise not to touch your Han family. Just tell me. I can also, for Patriarch Han's sake, spare you once. But you can never appear in the country again.
Okay, tell us. Say it.
The film was translated
It's Shang
and
Weiwei.
narrated by Media.
Let me go. What are you going to do? You said you'd let me go.
I only said I'd spare your life. Don't worry, head of the Han family. Have her testify for me. I'll bring her back safely.
All right.
Dad,
Hello. The mastermind has been confirmed. Then, return to the Shang family.
everyone, I've just received some unfortunate news. My sister, who's been missing for many years, was murdered by a villain. She has unfortunately passed away.
Oh, what a loss of talent. She inherited the position of head of the family at 15. And now she has developed the Shang family into the #1 family in the Southern Kingdom. What a pity.
The Shang family cannot be without a leader for a single day. We must find the next head of the Shang family soon. But among the younger generation, someone who can compare to eldest Miss Shang is truly hard to find.
Head of the Lin family, in my opinion. Miss Shang Weiwei is capable. She is the most suitable to be the head of the Shang family. In terms of qualifications, talent, and connections, she is the most suitable candidate. I'm telling you, trespassing on Shang family sacred ground, you ignorant fool.
Don't be impulsive. I think she must be related to eldest Miss Shang. Shang Nuanking. Why isn't she dead yet? That idiot Han Yao can't even handle this small matter, and she still wants to be the head of the Han family. She's really delusional.
Sister Weiwei, it's been a long time.
Sister, the one who calls Miss Weiwei sister in the Shang family. Could it be?
I am the Shang family's long-lost eldest miss. Shang Wanking.
But isn't she already?
Seeing is believing. I'm standing here now. How can it be fake? Who should be the head of the Shang family now?
We swear to follow. Eldest Miss Shang.
Rise.
Thank goodness. Nuanking, you're not dead. Otherwise, the Shang family would have no heir. I'll return the position of Shang family head to you now.
This was originally mine. There's no need for you to return it.
Shang Nuanking, don't get too cocky. This Shang family will still be mine sooner or later. That's great, Nuanking. You're back. The Shang family will definitely return to its peak under your leadership.
We congratulate eldest Miss on her return.
Good thing I still have a backup plan. Shang Nuanking, I'll let you be smug for now. Just wait. You won't be so smug later.
Slowly.
Coming.
Shang Nuanking, you treacherous villain. You're not worthy of being the head of the Shang family.
Head of the Han family, you need to watch your words.
You're just cutting off your own arm by doing this. Shang Nuanking, you insulted my Han family first. Killed my daughter afterward. Do you admit it or not?
Mr. Han, this isn't a place where you can speak carelessly.
You probably don't have any proof. The Han family head wouldn't come here to cause trouble. Why don't we clear things up today? Perhaps there's some misunderstanding. Shang Nuanking when all the evidence points to you. I'd like to see how you're going to break this deadlock.
Of course, I wouldn't slander Miss Shang
The
without
film was
any basis.
translated and
Even if my
narrated
Han
by
family
M
is ruined
Media.
today, I will still seek justice for my daughter. After you took my daughter away that day, I kept sending people to secretly follow you. Not long after the people I sent returned, and they brought back my daughter's body. You clearly promised to spare her life, but you still killed her. You liar, you broke your promise. You're not worthy of being the Shang family head.
Uncle Han Nuanking has always been kind-hearted. After becoming the family head, her word is her bond. How could she?
Miss Wei Wei, don't cover for him anymore. She's been missing for years. Who knows what she's been through? She's probably not the same person she was back then. Now she just came back and killed my daughter. The next victim might be you.
Family head Han, you may not be aware of the truth. You'd better not distort the facts here.
Shang Nuan can give me back my daughter's life.
Mr. Han, you need to be careful with your words. You're only hurting yourself by doing this.
Yeah, what if the real killer is someone else family head, Han?
We won't allow such a villain to become the head of the Shang family. She killed my only child. I want my daughter's life back. Miss Wei Wei, you and Yao Yao were best friends. You must get justice for Yao Yao.
The Han family has few descendants. It's as if they only had this one daughter. Now that Han Yuyao is dead, won't the Han family line end?
Yeah, if Miss Shang really did this, then she really ended the Han family line.
It doesn't matter whether her last name is Han or not. She only knows that by killing her, she can inherit the Shang family's fortune.
I understand what you all mean. But now, I've already returned the position of family head to Nuanking. There are some things I have no right to interfere with anymore. Everyone should wait for Nuanking's explanation.
Miss Wei Wei, you are just too sentimental. You kept this menace around until today. Shang Nuanking, you villain. You don't deserve to be the Shang family head. You don't even deserve to be a member of the Shang family.
Family head Han, in my opinion, the most urgent matter right now is to find your daughter's killer. Don't ruin the Han family's future because of a momentary impulse.
That's right. After all, you don't have any concrete evidence right now to prove Shang Nuanking killed your daughter.
Family head Han, you swear that I killed your daughter. Do you have proof?
Miss Shang is always meticulous. How could she leave any evidence?
Patriarch Han, as the head of the Han family, how can you be so assertive in your words and actions? I'm truly worried about the future of the Han family. Patriarch Han, you need to think carefully. Has someone taken advantage of your paternal love and used you as a pawn?
Don't try to sow discord here.
I'm sowing discord, so what? Han Sheng, you better make yourself clear.
Patriarch Shang, judging by your appearance, it seems like you know something, right? Don't keep us guessing. Quickly tell us the truth.
Everyone take a look. Does this look familiar?
What's the meaning of this necklace? What does this necklace mean?
Now look closely. What's on this necklace was found on Han Yuyao's body. And there are two people's blood on it. One is Han Yuyao's blood, and the other.
Nuanking, you can't just slander others to escape blame.
Slander. Then, how did you get your injury?
I accidentally cut myself.
How could you accidentally cut yourself there? The other person's blood on this necklace is yours.
That's impossible. My daughter and Miss Wei Wei were best friends. They cherished each other. How could she kill my daughter?
The esteemed Patriarch Han is nothing but a muddle-headed fool. The evidence is right in front of you. What else do you have to say for yourself?
Just based on my necklace and the blood on it. You say I'm Han Yuyao's murderer? This evidence is far from sufficient.
Indeed, a necklace alone is not enough to prove you're the murderer. But I have other evidence.
What evidence?
The evidence is this. Patriarch and your daughter's fingernails have the murderer's blood and skin tissue. You didn't notice, did you? I've already checked for you. The blood and skin tissue belong to Shang Wei. If you don't believe me, you can test it again yourself.
Test certificate.
What's wrong with you? My daughter treated you as a confidant, yet you killed her. Why?
Everyone sees it now, right? This is the flawless Miss Wei you all admire. If Patriarch Shang had given her what she wanted, perhaps you wouldn't have such difficult days ahead. This is the truth about my
The film was
disappearance years ago.
translated and narrated by M.
Years ago,
Media.
someone tampered with my car, trying to kill me. On the way to Shanqing, I unexpectedly survived. It's time to settle the score between us.
So, what if I did it? Shang Yuanqing, don't forget. Your life and Fu Tingyan's life were bought with my mother's life.
That car accident years ago, the life I owed you now have.
Young mistress, please cleanse the Shang family.
Very well, since punishing you is the will of all. Then someone come. Seize her.
Nuanking, you can't touch her.
Do you even know what you're saying?
Shang Yuanqing. You wouldn't believe the person you trust most is on my side. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to seize your Shang family. Even if you know the truth, what can you do? You still can't touch me.
Nuanking about this matter.
Let's talk somewhere else. Keep a close watch on her. I only owe her one life, and the car accident years ago, I've already repaid her for that. She doesn't have a Gato of Del free card. I can't forgive her. I'm no saint.
I know.
You know everything, and you still want me to let her go.
I owe her a life too.
Aunt Feng such a kind soul. How could she give birth to such a venomous daughter?
Just spare her this one last time. After this incident, we'll be even. As for what she owes the Han family, let the Han family handle it themselves.
You're so sharp. All right, I'll listen to you.
Trust me, you'll always be in my heart.
Young mistress, Miss Wei wants to see young master.
Then let's go see her one last time. Bring Dun Ching Han. I remember administering family punishments. He's quite skilled at it.
Brother Ting Yan. Save me, Ting Yan. You promised my mother you'd take care of me. You once said you'd remember this kindness forever. Shang Wanqing, she's turned her back on us. Are you going to join her in this ingratitude?
I promise to protect you forever, but only because I owed you a life. And now that debt has been paid, Nuanking has already agreed to not pursue the matter of your attempted murder. She won't hold it against you. As for you, spend the rest of your life in prison.
You think that's enough to repay your debt? Let me tell you, it's not. You'll always owe my mother a life. Without my mother, you would all be dead. You'll always be in my debt forever.
Shang Wei, you should be grateful your mother saved me. Otherwise, with your current actions, how long do you think you'd survive if it weren't for your mother's kindness? Just for hurting Nuanking, I would have torn you to pieces long ago. Ground your bones to dust.
But there are no ifs. You'll always be in my debt. If you dare betray me, I'll haunt you even in death. I'll make sure you never know peace.
Sorry, I'm an atheist. You can't threaten me. Shang Wei, you don't know what kind of person I am. I always settle my debts, and I thought an 80-foot all the wrongs you've done to me over the years. I will repay you tenfold.
To the victor go the spoils. The loser becomes the bandit. Shang Yuanqing, whether you kill me or cut me, I'm at your mercy. But are you sure Fu Tingyan will let you do as you please? He owes my mother far more than you do.
I said I'd only protect you once.
Do you understand? Meaning, as long as you don't die, everything else is up to me.
What do you mean?
Since you still bear our Shang family name. Then we'll handle this according to the Shang family rules.
Miss Wei, you harmed a member of your own family. According to family rules, you will receive 100 lashes, no offense.
A mere 100
The
lashes
film
for
was
all his crimes.
translated and narrated
That's letting
by
him
M.
off
Media.
easy.
Young mistress, do you mean?
Don't mind me, go in.
Shang, you wonking me, bitch. You can't.
Family head 100 lashes execution complete. What shall we do next? Miss Wai Wei.
Since I've already promised Huyền to give you a chance, I'll give you one last chance. Let heaven decide your fate. Let's see if God will spare your wretched life.
What are you doing?
Bring water. Ever heard of the game Who Gets the Flower? These 6 cups of water. I'll put this poison in one of them. This poison is made from 7 to 14 different kinds of deadly toxins. Just one sip, and you'll die instantly. We'll take turns drinking. Let's see who gets it. Fun, isn't it?
Shang and Wonking, don't get too cocky. Once this game starts, anyone could die. The risk you're taking is no less than mine.
Come on.
Too dangerous, let me do it.
The game I proposed is of course for me to play. Cut the crap, let's do it.
Shang and Wonking, don't think that just because they call you the daughter of fortune, your luck will always hold. As long as God lets me live, the Shang family will be mine sooner or later. As long as I'm still a Shang, I deserve a share of this Shang family. Gamble your life with me? A 1/6 chance of death. I don't believe Shang Yuanking can avoid it for sure.
Who goes first?
You first.
Your turn.
Two cups left. As long as Shang Yuanking dies, the game is over.
Nuanking, that's enough, let me.
Don't worry, I won't lose. Swallow. Last cup. Good luck. What, scared now? Then I'll feed it to you myself.
Only one cup left. If I drink it, I'll die. Shang Yuanking? You're going to die.
Put the knife down, or you won't be able to turn back.
Fu Tingyan, do you think I'm stupid? If I let her go, you won't let me go. Since you won't leave me a way out, then let's die together.
What do you want?
Shang Yuanking, you are now in my grasp. Drink this poison. Once you're dead, I'll be the ultimate victor. Drink. This wine isn't poisoned.
I gave you a chance to live. You rejected it yourself.
You didn't poison the drink. You play me? You bitch.
Hand her over to the authorities. Let her face the judgment of the law. May your next life be spent atoning in prison.
Bitch, I won't go to prison. Bitch, kill me. I won't go.
I really wanted to kill her just now. But I hesitated. I would become a monster covered in blood.
You've done well enough.
Share transfer agreement.
This.
Master Fu asked me to give this to you. Master Fu said, the young miss will understand his meaning upon seeing this. What does Master Fu mean by this?
Oh, he probably wants to marry into the Shang family.